Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Jairus TV from Tube Time, man. Back at it again with another My Team video. This video, we're going to be doing a My Team tip video as it's concerned and it relates to My Team Unlimited, the game mode. So what I'm going to be going over in this video today is how to win My Team Unlimited games fast and get Opal Kevin McHale fast. I'm not saying in this video you're going to be guaranteed to go 68-0, but I will say personally with these tips, I feel like you'll be able to win more My Team Unlimited games and have an easier time and be able to get Opal Kevin McHale this month's My Team Unlimited reward card faster. Also in this video, I'm going to be going over the best lineup to use, some of the best cards you can use, some of our personal recommendations. I'll be going over my offensive settings as concerned to my freelance, my defensive settings, and also like the defense around like the half court press, full court press. Then I'll also be showing you what type of teams you'll match up with when you run a lineup like this, similar to the one you see in the video right now. So, to the lineup. First, I would recommend you always have first off, I would say, try to keep your overall between at 82 or below. I mean, you can run a 79 overall lineup, 80 overall, 81, but try to at least stay at an 82 overall or below. Reason why I say this is because you'll see later on the video, you don't want to have a higher overall of like an 86 overall and get matched up with, better teams with better cards. My first recommendation for your lineup is have someone like, personally I use Pink Diamond Steph Curry from Season 1, the reward card. Have a card like this where say you need a bucket at the end of the game, you're down by 2, you have a go-to card that you can every single possession create offense from. At the 2, I've been personally loving this Markelle Fultz gameplay. Also, by the way, I have a Ruby Markelle Fultz gameplay also on the channel if you want to check that out. But looking at a card like this card has gold deep threes and gold clamps, which is something that you're going to want for My Team Unlimited gameplay. Because I'll put it like this, sometimes in My Team Unlimited, you're going to run into people that love to run zones, and having a card at the 2 that can shoot threes from deep and be able to green consistently and play good defense is a must. At the 3, I've been personally using this Matisse Thybulle card. Personally, I've been using because if you look at his stats, he has an 86 open shot 3, 86 ball handle, and his defense, look at that, 93 perimeter defense for a Ruby card, which is absolutely exceptional. This is the type of card you want on a budget team like this. Some other recommendations I could give instead of the Thybulle card, I would recommend cards like Ruby Real and Ruby Carrots Levert, or you could even, you might have a favorite Sapphire card that you like to use, or like an Emerald card, you might be good with their release or something like that. You can also use a card like that as well. Moving to the 4. Personally, I use Emerald Jeff Green. Reason why I use this card is because he's 6'8". His stats look kind of underwhelming, like 84 offense, 78 defense, but also he brings down your overall. But if you look at the card, he has an 84 mid-range, 79 3-ball, and I personally played with this card. It feels like that 79 3-ball feels more like I would say like an 84 plus. And he greens consistently. If you used a Jeff Green card in the past, like 2K20 like last year, you know how good Jeff Green cards are on my team, so that's why I use him. Say you don't want to use a card like Jeff Green, some other recommendation I would give, 2K just recently this Friday dropped a Sapphire Jabari Parker that you get at let me check what level it is. But you get a card like this Sapphire Jabari Parker at level 13. This card is also exceptional, has a really high driving dunk rating and tendency, and can also green shots consistently from 3 and mid-range area. So back to the lineup. And then at center, personally for my playstyle, I like to use a center that can green threes, that has a good wingspan, that can get rebounds and block shots, and this Bobo is a perfect card. Some other recommendations I would give is maybe like Ruby Thon Maker, he's cheap, or like a Ruby Rafe LaFrance. I would say for Unlimited, so people can't just paint sit on you, try to have a card as center that can shoot. There's even somebody like an Emerald Myers Leonard that you can use from Season 1. From the token market. I've used him in the past doing this method. He greens threes and mid-range very consistently. So those are my recommendations for your lineup. And then off the bench, just use bronze and silver cards. What that does is it lowers your overall. So yeah, let's go and hop into a My Team Unlimited gameplay. I'm going to show you the type of teams you match up with and then go over my offensive and defensive settings for you guys. And looking at my record right now, I've personally had 2 disconnects. I've only lost 4 of the games been that. But whenever I did this method last season, as you can see in the thumbnail, I was 55-4. And that was before I ended up playing like the last games. I didn't even go for Pink Diamond and Godala, but like I was just trying to get my team unlimited reward packs. But as you can see, like this method works. I'm not 100% guaranteeing that you're gonna win every game, but I feel like this type of lineup, of course, it matches you up with like low overall teams, and then also on top of that, it's like you actually win games faster. So let's go and hop into an unlimited game. All right, you guys see we already got a game fast. I'm gonna go and show you guys my offensive settings and defensive settings and the type of teams you'll be matched up against. So, looking at this guy's team, he has Sapphire Chris Paul, Sapphire Bradley Beal, Ruby Carmelo Anthony, Amethyst Dennis Rodman, and a Sapphire James Wiseman. Looking at my team, Steph Curry will win his matchup, Markelle Fultz will win his matchup. Basically, everybody on the court right now will win their matchup on my team. So now for my defensive settings, for on-ball pressure, I always put this on smother. Off-ball pressure, I put this on tight or deny ball. Personally, I'm on next gen, so I just keep it on tight, just because the player movement on 2K MyTeam next gen. Then on-ball screen, I switch all the on-ball screens, and then on-ball screen center, I go to switch. And then that's pretty much it for the defensive settings for this part. Now my offensive settings, all I do for this is I go down to my freelance, and people might ask, it doesn't matter what playbook you use. All that matters is the freelance, in my opinion. So you go down. I personally use the Hawks 2018 freelance. Honestly, it's been the best freelance in the game for the past 3 my teams. So, you can't go wrong with this freelance. Then go into my coach settings. Please make sure you do this, because if not, 2K, like, I don't know why this is even still in the game, but if you do not turn your adaptive coaching engine off, 2K will say, for example, you set up your defense for a 3-2 zone. 2K will just randomly throughout the game switch up your defense and offensive settings. So make sure you turn the ACE off. Make sure you turn it off. And then coach sliders. This is the only thing you need to do for coach sliders. Turn your help defense down all the way. Okay, so let's go and start this game. You guys already see the type of team that this guy has, so this should be a fast game. And then on defense, I'm going to show you what I run on defense. On defense, I come out in a half-court press, and I user whoever's inbounding. So, like, for example, you see that play, he was inbounding with Dennis Rodman. So, whoever's guarding Dennis Rodman on my team, that's who I user. I personally run the half-court press because it makes people speed up for their gameplay. And a lot of times when people play fast, that's when they tend to turn the ball over and make mistakes, which is what you want. Look at that. Half-court press already forcing turnovers. That fast, it's already 8-0. That fast. That fast. Look at the defense by this Ruby Thibault card. He can't even get past half court. We have him flustered. Look at this. When Deuce play, he's shooting a 3 with Dennis Rodman, the Amethyst card. Oh, that's a big green by Steph. Oh, he sold. That's a white by Steph. Look at this. It's already 11-0, and Steph has sharp takeover. You see? He's trying to play fast. That's another steal. We're pulling on Markelle. That's a green. Already 14-0. Like I said, this dude, honestly, respectfully, is not the best my team player, but these are the type of games that you're going to get doing this method. Look at that. Is he quitting? I can't. Look at that. That fast. He already quit doing my method. Running the half-court press setup of your offensive settings, your defensive settings. And you see, those are the type of teams you'll match up with. You can get games in so fast. Like, I was live streaming early on twitch.tv/jrich_TV. I was able to breeze through the Amethyst League in about an hour doing this method. So, yeah, to conclude, I went over my offensive settings. I went over the best lineups, some recommendations that I would use, my defensive settings, the freelance, the half-court press. You can also try the full-court press if you would like. And I feel like if you use these tips, you'll be able to get Opal Kevin McHale fast. So if you stayed this long through the video, I appreciate it. Appreciate all the love and support. We're going to keep grinding. More My Team content and gameplay coming in the future. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.
Thank y'all for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to subscribe and leave a like down below. Right now only 4% of our viewers are subbed, so once again please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any new videos. Peace.